doing, Link?
Alright, there it is. Hopefully that sounds okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. I'm not trying to worry about it too much. Last time we were on stream, we didn't really do much. It felt like we did fucking run into these old shields that used to be like the royal guard for us, and they recognized us.
Buck up, man. At least you're not dead.
We'll show them that the fire in our hearts is not so easily quenched.
The Black Shields won't know what hit them.
You're telling me that's the Archie's son?
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his...
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Alden have been laid to rest. Very good.
I love
now
how
make ready for
the
battle.
bodies that we were concerned
As you
about
command.
always conveniently get cleaned up. I think that's pretty funny.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
So
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
A vagabond or a bandit from like Elden Ring, like one of the starting characters. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Interesting. So he's just going to be hanging out with us then? Okay, so there's multiple ways to go. Where's our other objective? I can't travel anywhere. So, are they the same mission then? I don't really understand, but okay.
We'll keep them from the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Okay. Everyone gets birds. I guess these people are gonna try to talk to me, maybe? Oh yeah, it doesn't let you register your bird in this place. Oh, it's letting me now.
The bastards are lucky I didn't.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Yeah, let's kick their asses.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Whatever.
Over here!
No more healer.
To me, flames!
You want some of this stuff? Come on, get it.
Over here!
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Damn, there he is.
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it,
This guy sounds like a nerd.
you have but proven our point
Oh my god.
that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
I don't know why I just put
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Yeah, why don't you do that more often, bitch? What the fuck is this
Let's try. Over here.
There we go. We didn't die. We used all of our potions, but we didn't die.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did.
The
It
plan
bloody
worked. Let's
worked.
just beat their asses.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
I doubt it. They're just gonna make more block shields.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
We just need to kill my mom.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve.
You need a gypsy
We
rose
battled to
shit.
preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
This
Yet be
mom
that
is
as it
fucking
may,
terrible, though, for real.
It is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Come here.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements?
There you go, kitty.
A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
These
Be
badgers
sure
that
that
can
you
probably
do.
get you killed.
I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know.
It's like, actually...
Go on now, my lord.
They look like they could be siblings. What the fuck is that?
How accommodating.
What are those horns from? I want to see what the fuck that thing is.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
I killed one of those.
Not a chance.
Killed one of those tiger things in the beginning of last stream. Or no, the end of the stream before that. Never mind. Damn, you got some heavy shoes, bro. That's just loud in my ears.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Bro, you step real heavy. Like, I can hear you from a mile away. Maybe you should work on that.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
But he's gonna look at me. You are my nephew.
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
How do you fucking prove that you are a dead nephew? Are you gonna really fight his ass? You didn't. What's happening?
You would mock me as well?
Oh, he is actually mocking him. It's not the game being glitchy.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
Is he doing the shit that he used to do when he was a kid?
To her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
It's a game I used to play or something. I love how he just performs some shit.
Infectious flax wench? Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell.
He's crying.
That thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Oh, this is such a happy reunion. This is nice.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good plates. We don't have good. I guess we do have good plates. We use I use paper plates most of the time, but.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
Dude, she was a monster before. Like, we knew her. She was not a very good person.
I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
This guy looks like a person that looks like other people. Like he's
all
just
right,
so
if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
What the fuck else would it be? Like,
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
I'd say no more
Damn.
about it, eh? Wouldn't you to linger on my nephew's greatest failing?
it's not untrue. Oh, my fucking lotion, bro. My hands are dry.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Alright, well, we fully convinced our uncle to not be a loyal lord within 10 minutes?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Why do we
Once
always
outfitted,
refer things as women?
She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
She all starts going off about misogyny and how he shouldn't call the fucking
Something
ship
on
a
your
she. It's just that you called the ship a she, and I don't think
Monsters.
that's okay. What the fuck?
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Oh, that's fucked.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
You're dominant. You probably could have killed all of them.
I removed
But I guess
myself
you
from
were
the truth
good.
so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
I don't remember if she had dominant powers when she was a kid. I don't think so.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Just fucking kiss
Thank
already.
you.
Goddamn.
Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
I think it's funny how people don't recognize him without
Let's
a
get some
brand, but
sleep.
it's like very obviously
The journey
that
back
he
to
had a
Benamir is
brand.
long,
It's
and
in the
there is
same
much to
shape
tell
and
the others.
everything. They didn't skin graft it or nothing. I mean, they probably didn't have skin grafting back then, but as if this is a real time period. But you can definitely tell there's a brand there. I don't know why people are like, there's no brand. It's just the scar that's conveniently in the shape of a brand. Okay, I gotta go to the hideaway. Go hideaway. Go hideaway. I know it's Fly Away or something. I don't know. I don't even know what that fucking song is. It just popped in my head randomly.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Okay. This is plus quest. Well, I get something cool. I got something cool last time. I got a bird. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. I want to do all the side quests off screen. But then I don't want to, like, go too fast and then miss out on side quests, so we'll see what happens.
Back again, Lord
It usually
Rosfield.
tells you that this is a
I'm
point
touched
of
that you
return.
should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustinus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Okay, so I do.
How did we never hear about these guardians
There are
of the
new
flame?
billets being posted
Same way they
every
never-
day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something
That's
wrong?
not the voice that you sound like you have.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
I guess.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
I wonder why it's a plus sign and not a regular quest marker. Hey, this guy has something for me.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board. It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
I was about to say, I was like, this dude can ask you questions. Why are you just trying to assume what he needs to know? Also, his fucking hands are weird. Oh, wow. And they're literally tiny hands. They actually have fingers and toes.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunting board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt them down and slay the notorious marks. So I got that guy. Clairview, Sambrick, the Broken Hill, Rosaria. Oh, this guy looks crazy. C and B. A trader coming by the way of Kara Norva met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. His eye was wild and flickering, though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their pass. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border, that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenchers of the nearby villages. So will those pop up? Because it's going to be really hard for me to remember what the fuck I'm supposed to do or go.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Damn, everyone already forgot
Weren't
about
she
her.
the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid. Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts. but these beauties are as sweet as you like.
I'll have to pay the boys down in the backyard a visit to tell them thanks.
What does she do?
Ah,
She tells
my
me stuff,
favorite
but, like,
pupil. How may I help you today?
The state of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-ons in Valencia. Visit any of the Nine Tails past lessons or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. What?
Here's the latest information I have.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1, R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's life. Inner Voice. An all-new feature is now accessible by pressing touchpad while viewing the grand cast in Vivian's map room. Inner Voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he's encountered on his journey. After opening this feature, select a character with touchpad to hear their innermost thoughts on other members of the cast. Oh, we don't have a lot, Oh, it's based on time period. Holy good Jesus, fuck. Who's this person? I like how his name's Fineham and not Torval. It's funny how they're lovers and not him. Sealed away. He has no thoughts on things. The fiend must be unmasked. We will change this world. I must protect my friends. I like how the dog has that thoughts. Where did he go? Oh! This is what he thinks about these people. Oh. Where did he go? He has a very good nose. We make a strong pact. We will meet again. Let's race. Oh, that's freaking cute. This is adorable. Let's make Sid proud. Such a brave boy. He would stop at nothing just to find Sid. What is he? Seems she's pleased to find Clive again. A friend of the cause. This is such a weird thing. Why is this important, I wonder? A thief of happiness. She hates them all. He keeps the flame of old Rosaria burning. Your fight is mine. What's his symbol, though? Oh, it's because she's dominant. A master could not hope for a finer hound. He's out there somewhere. Only Uncle Byron could believe the tale I told him. Rosaria's to refer to. Okay. So, that's cool, I guess. So these are all supposed to be, like, bad people? Okay, what's this shit?
Study it well, Clive.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's stories that updates you as you progress through the main scenario. Okay, so I guess if you
Very
put
good.
down and pick up this game a lot, it's kind of easy to find weird places.
There are new bits.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad
It's a
down in the
cool
backyard to
little
run some over
fucking
for me,
garden.
will ya?
I like it.
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Not the chef, the gardener.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Okay. How do I get anywhere? That's the question. Patron's Whisper. Oh, I should check that out.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
I don't know why, but that made no sense to my brain.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests or defeating notorious marks will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Renown is not used upon accepting donations and will never diminish. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Here you are. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay. Can't level any of that up. Wicked Wheel. Maybe. That one would be good. There we go. Fuck it. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Abilities. What's this? Lightning Rod. Create a ball of lightning that, upon being struck, chains lightning to other nearby enemies. Maybe. We'll see. Because I don't like that one, so. But it's really powerful, and that's nice. I don't know. I don't even know why I just got that power. It says we got something new here. Dark Sash, but it's not better. We just got this. What are we wearing? Scholar spectacles. Flames of Rebirth. What's that? What? That's not something we have. Or we have equipped at least. Okay.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us.
I mean, I was supposed to be dead, so I'm not surprised.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
How the fuck? Oh, okay. I'm kind of going the right way. What do you want?
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valestia, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
I mean, no was an answer that
Fantastic.
was given to
Thank
us,
you.
so...
So,
I think you would.
dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay, we picked up that quest. Let's go finish these other side quests.
That monster's taken quite a liking
I
to
just have a
Lady
feeling
Karen.
since we're gonna go get the mother crystal that it's gonna be like, oh, you need to finish everything. Ooh. So I'm just doing that.
1st August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind.
Sad.
I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that?
What the fuck in it?
Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you'd bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I
A lot
was.
of people that are creative.
There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
So let me guess, I gotta go buy that armor for him or some shit. Even though that doesn't sound like it would be very, like make him very happy, you know? I don't know. This sounds like something he just needs to work out on his own, like.
I always thought of
Or
old Blackthorn as a bit
you
of a
know,
force
buy
of
his
nature.
shit. Like he's good enough.
Like a
come on.
storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass.
Nip this in the bud.
Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Nip this thing in the bud is a metaphor that means to stop something at an early stage or to thoroughly check it. It comes from gardening, where nipping a bud or cutting it off prevents it from growing into a flower or leaf. It became popular from Henry Chettle's romance Piers Plann's 7 years apprenticeship in 1596. Alright, well, the more you know.
That monster's taken quite a like.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
Wow.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Shit.
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
Damn.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here,
Whoa.
there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec,
I thought that was
maybe.
a harpy.
Yeah, no, that was
is a griffin a type of harpy?
Thank you, Karen.
Fuck, I don't know anything about
We'd
mythology.
be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will
So
be able
you'll
to track
do
him down.
the easy work, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna come kill this fucking griffin with me. Cause why the fuck would you, right? Goddamn. Where the fuck is the rest of these fucking side missions? God, this place is fucking amazing. Like, even with the map, I'm like terrible at navigating shit, so I had to be like fucking super careful. Alright, what's my reward? This place is fucking dope. I want a garden like this. Like the wooden
Curse
structures
breakers
are a
send
little
their
bit ugly,
thanks.
but it's fucking cool how they're like on
And their
islands and
compliments.
shit.
They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years.
It's only been 5 years.
She was very kind,
Fuck.
even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
I like that idea.
And
Naming a
through
tree
you.
after somebody.
Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Damn, that's cool. What do we do with the apples? I wonder if it's like a collectible or something. It's probably a collectible. I mean, that's probably what the treasure symbol was for. And I don't know what the plus symbol was for. But like last time I did the plus symbol, I got something really cool. I got Ambrosia back, so I would like to see what happens. What is the fastest way? I think no matter which way I take, it's going to take about the same amount of time.
Could this place be any more confusing? I'm lost half of the time.
You're fucking telling me.
Did you even read it?
I need some zip lines around here. Woo-woo-woo. Ask about griffin sightings. Dawsmare. Karen Northern, Westgate, Sandburg.
I don't think.
Okay, so just okay. Well, culinary pilgrimage, cock and ball. Wait, what? I read that without even thinking what the fuck it was saying. Oh my god. This game's dirty. Oh, that's 3 reads. That's not where I'm supposed to go, but whatever. Slay the bony thistles. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Oh, so it's literally gonna make me try to figure that shit out. Oh, fuck. I don't fucking know. God damn it. Alright. Downs, Last Wing, North Reach. I think this is what it said. Okay, so there should be like a right there around here. If I wanted to look at the board while I was in the middle, like if I can pick up that paper and if I can. Well, I can call my bird then. I'll do that, that's for sure. Okay, we're standing on something.
Come on. Faster.
Oh, Jill's wants me still? That's fine. We're looking for Griffin. shit, that scared me. It's gotta be like somewhere out here. That looks huge and like a griffin. No, it doesn't hurt me. I don't know why, but this gives me like the vibes of like Ocarina of Time around the field. Should I kill you? Where did it say it was? Can I? Is there a way for me to like look at that shit? I just look it up, man. Where are you? Are you the harpy? Oh yeah, that's the harpy I was looking for. Whatever. I'll just kill that one too.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Yeah, I came out here with no fucking health. Griffin too.
Rest well. I know I will.
I guess we'll try the Griffin.
Ready, go?
I just don't know where it is, so I can come back to it. There might be a margin. Let's see right here. Hopefully there's a hunt board too. Hopefully there's just these things kind of other places than the hideaway, so I don't have to constantly travel back to the hideaway to get this shit. Okay.
Back to the stables, Carl.
Look at this
Keep them
place.
pilgers nice and chilled.
Okay.
Do you see anything you like?
Yes, I need. What's elixir? Instantly restores all HP. It's not bad. I'm not gonna fucking buy it though, because that's just expensive.
An excellent choice. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, let's see here. I'm about to just look it up.
There's talk about the glass.
Is there a fucking... No, there's only a merchant here. Yeah, so they don't have that. Where's the fucking Griffin? Southeastern corner of Norvent Valley. So I am in the wrong area, I guess. Lost it says he's never eat 7 waffles. He's over here. So what would be the fastest way? Would be. I guess I'll just go from here.
Good day to you.
It's basically just run forward. Is there a way to place markers on this fucking map? Yeah, here we go.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystal.
I think I have to get up the bridge to get out of here, if I remember correctly. There we go. Really? Probably once I get out this gate, I can remember it. Oh, like, is that gas?
No use calling Ambrosia now. Let's go.
I always forget how to run. How does fucking burn like for a second? R2 is a weird button. It's like shit, I'm trying to be a car or something. I'm trying to run past this shit.
Time to fight.
I'm just gonna run past this shit. I'm trying to fight Big Ricky. say? It's in like the southeastern part of Northern Valley. I'm in Northern Valley. I'm in the southeastern part. Okay. I guess we're fighting everything.
Over here! This one. Finished.
Okay, I think we had to stagger that thing multiple times when I first found it.
Get him! Over here!
I have no idea what this griffin can be. I'm where? Like, I googled it and I know where I'm supposed to be. Follow the southern route of Lost Wing Village. Southern route. Oh, is it in this one? Oh no, that's the cellar. Go to the end of the path. Is this? Are you talking about this? Oh my gosh. I did the never eat soggy waffles thing and I still went west. I'm so stupid. It's cool, man. I'm just a little dull. I'm not the brightest brain in the box.
Come on.
And I said I'm bad at navigating. Like, fuck my life. I may as well be Zorro when it comes to fucking navigating. It said fucking east and I literally went fucking west. I'm like, fuck my life. Where's the griffin? Well, at least we have pulled parts going to fight the griffin. I don't know how tough this griffin's gonna be. I was like, go away.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
The fuck? Well, shit. What does it mean by the end of the path?
Yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal.
I guess we'll just run to the very end of the path again. Oh my god, man. It's gotta be somewhere.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, okay, I think I figured it out. Dang, you really have to come over to the very corner. It's freaking pretty! Dazma. Alright, let's fuck him up.
Another work will have to wait.
Torgal, look sharp.
All yours, Torgal. This one. Torgal, kill! Over here! Now, Torgal! This one. Too slow. This one. All yours, Torgal. Attack. Get him. Nice try. All yours, Torgal. Go, Torgal. Over here!
Something there, boy? Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here
Can't
have to
exactly
look
leave
after
old
each other,
Martha in
don't
the
we?
lurch after everything she's done for us.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Easier than felling a forest, I said. But trees don't have teeth.
Get him! This one! Go for it!
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Come on.
We're not alone.
It doesn't matter. We're on giant fucking birds that run fast as fuck. We just run past all of our problems.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Over here!
He's flying!
I better get this back to Yvonne before I go.
Yep, we get a button. Should be able to turn all our side quests in.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
You're not gonna like it, buddy.
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
That looks
I
atrocious.
present Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
This seems like this is gonna be a bad.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chancer's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
He's Targle. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Oh, you talking about my fucking dog. Fuck you. He's cute.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
Alright, now make me something cool.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Anything else?
I was talking this whole time, and my mic was muted.
Finish with that, Lord.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh! Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I mean, I guess I can fight that. It would be a good place to leave it off, because I actually don't know how long this next quest is gonna be. Where's that fucking... Oh, sweet Jesus, he's so far away. Why did this area have to be so fucking big? I wish they would have made it a little bit smaller so I could just like run.
I could have sworn we had a few more.
That's truly like the only purpose of this place, I guess. I don't know. They wanted to make
How
it
did
feel
we
more real.
never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Pick up this shit real quick.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Pillow talk. Ew. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings, particularly an enamored sword that left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him. A busy croissant.
You earned this.
It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Die on the Bold or the choral of the servant girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is of Sid the Outlaw. You've made me a very rich friend, my man. Cool.
Here you are. All done?
Alright, so where's this fucking dragon? The Broken Hill Rosaria. Broken Hill. Broken Hill Rosaria. Broken Hill Rosaria. What the fuck is that? That's like this place, right? I already forgot where I was supposed to go. The something hilt. Hilt. Broken hilt. It's fucking depressing that East Pool is just like shit. I guess this dragon is down the path. Looks like it's supposed to avoid. There he is. There's my dragon. You're fucking so ugly, bro. What the fuck is this? Wow, that is the ugliest fucking dragon I've ever seen. Belf. Fucking ugly.
A wild wyvern. Serious. know there aren't any more.
There's not. Now I can go build that fucking armor. Ooh. Let's go build that armor.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Clive. What's saying Fornian, do you?
Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, really? That didn't give us the shit that we needed? Really?
Anything else?
Really? Fuck. Alright, well. Fuck you too, I guess.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Well, I guess this is it. The next Mother Crystal. The Boiling Sea. I wonder why it's called that.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
The mist trick is pretty fucking cool.
Drake's breath.
But we all know that I'm gonna be the one that kills that guy, not her. I wonder why they call it Drake's breath.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go. I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Interesting. Okay. This place seems a lot scarier than the other Mother Crystal. Like, the other Mother Crystal, they had so much architecture and infrastructure built on top of it. And this place is just fucking scary.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as they thought. And the only way past them is through them.
Over here!
Think about some social.
Get him!
I didn't think, I mean, I guess it makes sense for everything else to be subjected to this ether flood shit, but I thought it was only going to be a human thing.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
I feel like that's So shouldn't Torgal be susceptible to this shit? Why are we bringing him whenever he's not a
Mistakes.
Torgal, kill!
That's all I'm thinking now. Why did we bring this guy? He's willing to die from this shit, you know?
All yours, Torgal!
Nice try.
Go for it!
No, fuck. What's that trophy? Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed.
Over here! Over here! Attack! This one. All yours, Torgal. Go for it! This one.
I know, lady. Use your powers. You're doing that too. Stronger than me. Yeah.
The old Arboretum is just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
Can I get some potions, please? I already know I'm gonna have a lot more enemies to fight. That's a big deal. Potion? There we go. looks like it's a fucking boss.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
That's definitely in. What the fuck is happening?
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his door.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in. I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Damn, you only had 1,800 health left.
Press on.
Yes.
Okay, I can't save right here. What's this? Oh, what the fuck? That's cool. Alright, fuck it. So, I am actually out of time for today, so I am going to end stream here. But thanks so much for popping in, and I hope to see you in the next one.